Alright, just getting everything set up here. Making sure everything is stable. Alright. So, welcome back, everyone. Sounds... Yeah, I had my sound turned off for some reason. And we're gonna need to, turn this down pretty significantly. Because, basically, I haven't played for a couple days, but I have uploaded fairly regularly. I just started going back to work, finally. So, first order of the day is, I need to start collecting more, of these, savanna trees. So we're gonna go ahead and chop all these down, and then we're gonna replant them. And we're gonna preferably do that away from the cactus farm. And at some point I'll quote-unquote beautify the surrounding areas. But I will need more dirt for one of my projects. But there's also the fact that nearby there are a ton of, like, holes in the ground. Because apparently when I built this place, I didn't know there was, like, a huge underground cave system. Which is gonna be a problem. So, for now, we'll just stick with what we can and do what we need to do. But I'd like to spend the next 30 minutes collecting wood. Because I'm getting to a point where I really don't have to do that too often. But I kind of want to get some chores out of the way here. And I'm gonna start recording these, like, just on the weekends, but, tonight, I figure, I'd go out of my way to, play quite a bit of Minecraft before, an event starts in another game. So, at 11 o'clock, I'll switch over to streaming something else. So, and I'll get, like, 2 hours worth of recording done tonight. If I, keep up with, what I'm supposed to do here. And we're still gonna be using iron for a while, because, when I'm chopping down trees, I should be, using iron, because iron is much more, disposable than, diamond at this point. And this way I can just go ahead and chew through as much iron as I need to. And we'll hit up the regular tree farm over there. Because this is going to be like a farming episode when it goes up on YouTube. Oh, hey, Cloud. Yeah, I am reading chat. I have to, like, change the position of my chat, like, every time I stream. Because my previous stream was a game that I played on my Nintendo Switch, and the way I play that is basically I have, like, my computer screens are, like, in the center of my desk, but in order to play games on my Nintendo Switch, I have to play them on my, like, small little TV over here, which means I have to, like, change how my whole, like, streaming setup is done, which is why I don't stream games on my Switch that often. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these trees planted. But I just got done with work yesterday, because the good news is I finally have a source of income again. After 2 months of not being able to work, I have finally been able to go back to work. I work at a school. I'm a substitute teacher. Uh, Primarily for high school students. And the big thing is some of my family members have been sick, and the schools have sort of been closed down for the past month or so. So now that schools are back in session, I now have access to a somewhat consistent income. At least until summer, when I'm gonna have to find something else to do. So now I can finally start saving up money for the big purchases I plan on making over the next couple months. And hopefully I can move out soon. What's the worst interaction I've ever had with another human? That's a difficult question. I've been hit by another car, and that led to some pretty terrible interactions. It basically became a he said, she said moment, and I ended up having to pay money to get my car fixed. But that's kind of life sometimes. Alright, so I've gotten my acacia trees planted, so now I need to go hit up all my other trees. But I've also been treated pretty terribly by students at a couple points. Like, the thing is as a substitute teacher, I really don't have the, oh, I had to pay, like, $1,000 to get it fixed. But I had the money to get it fixed, so it wasn't, like, the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it put me behind on a couple things, but I was lucky enough to have the money to fix my car. And let me tell you this, not having a car is really inconvenient, because here in America, if you don't have a car, you're pretty much screwed. At least in my local area, because there is no public transportation in my area. Like, the closest thing we have to public transportation in my area is this, like, these bus routes that are really inconsistent and are usually hours behind their schedule. And that's just for, like, the inner city. I live on the, Oh, you live in Canada, the place that doesn't exist? Canada exists. Canada would actually be a pretty interesting place to visit, but things are just done differently over there. Well, up there, I should say. Oh wait, I'm headed over to the wrong place. But public transportation here has always been, like, a big controversial thing, because no one can agree on, like, what measures should be taken. Like, you would think, like, oh, hey, if there's public transportation, everyone would be able to get around super easily, and everything would be, like, nice and dandy. But no. Public transportation is, like, looked down upon. At least in my area. Which is not very good, because, there are definitely some times where I definitely could have used, like, public transportation as, like, a way to, I use, a data pack. So, basically, data packs, aren't really mods, but they're more like tweaks to your world. So, I use, fast leaf decay, and, where is it? Like, I'm not seeing, like, where the... Oh, there it is. I'm using timber. I am on hard difficulty. Basically, timber allows me to chop down a tree, provided I have the, the necessary durability on my axe. If I don't have enough durability, I'll just be left with floating blocks. Which is, very obnoxious, because, floating blocks are inconvenient. Alright, let's, grab these here. So, like, my whole thing is just, like, I have these farms set up, and I kind of need to use them. Because I don't want to tear into my local environment too much. But, we finally got this cactus farm set up the other day. At some point, I'll get, like, an automatic, cactus farm going. Because having to manually do all this is a pain in the butt. Like, I'm getting to a point where I'm tempted to just, like, for now on, every farm I make just be full-on automatic. Because, having to do this is very painful. And it'll be even worse when I have to, get all of these, dug up. I have been playing Minecraft for... Let's see here. I started, like... let me look this up here. Minecraft Beta 1.8. So, I have been playing Minecraft since, almost 10 years now, actually. I started playing in Minecraft 1.8, which was back in about 2011. So, I have been playing Minecraft for almost 10 years, which is quite a long time when it comes to video games. Which... Gosh, now I feel old. Because, most people don't play video games for that long. But, Minecraft has always, Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Minecraft has always been, one of those games that you can really just come back to, even if you have, like, no idea, like, what's gone on in the most recent updates. Because, I played Minecraft pretty heavily until I graduated high school. And then once I got into college, it's just like, I had no time. But now I've graduated college, so I have too much time now until I find a different job. So, that's a thing. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Always appreciate it. Maybe someday I'll get big on Twitch, and Twitch can, like, someday supplement my meager income, but I doubt it. By the time I actually make any money off of Twitch, Twitch will probably go under. Or, Amazon will just be like, I graduated, with a focus on the subject English, and I, have a concentration in writing and literacy, and I have a minor in, history. And funny thing is, I didn't know I qualified for the, history minor, but, I was taking a ton of history courses to pad my GPA for scholarships and whatnot, because, history courses are really easy if you at least have a good understanding of the subject. And lo and behold, I qualified for a history major after, not even realizing I qualified for it. But it's just like, oh hey, there's like a useless little, achievement there. That's the thing, is, English majors are expected to find, jobs on their own, which is really difficult because, the thing is, the degree isn't useless. It's the fact that you have to have experience in the job market to find a job, and unless you have, experience working, which most of my fellow graduates do not, I do, because I was smart enough to actually get a job, rather than just being like, oh, hey, I'm sure I'll find a job after I graduate. I chose English because I was interested in the subject, and I wanted to be a teacher, and I'm not sure about that anymore, because it's hard to get a teaching license, because now I have to figure out where to get someone to hire me, and I have to go through a training program to get a teaching license. I'm a substitute teacher, which substitute teaching is drastically different. It's basically where you fill in for a teacher for a day. So it's not like actual teaching, where I'm not required to fully know the subject. I'm just required to instruct the students on what they're supposed to do for that day, which isn't as difficult as people make it out to be. Like, the real problem, I don't make a lot of money. I make a set amount per day, and I'm contractually not allowed to say how much money I make. But I don't make enough money to do a lot. Like, I don't make enough money to move out at the moment. And, well, I should be mad about that. I'm also one of the few people who realizes that they don't want to pay us more, because if they have to pay us more, then they can't afford the substitute teachers. That's alright, man. Like, the thing is Stream Chat is there to, like, commentate and ask questions, and the streamers are supposed to try and answer them when possible. And I for one, really would like to become a full-time teacher, but I also know that there's a lot of downsides to being a teacher. The number one downside being the fact that if I have some sort of, like, family emergency, I can't just drop everything and go deal with that. Because I've seriously taken the teaching position. If I get super popular, and will I quit my job and pursue streaming? That's a very heavy question. Like, the thing is that sounds interesting, but I'm also very aware of the fact that if I did that, my family would be very upset with me. The issue there is, one, streaming does not provide benefits, which is kind of something you need here in America. As a side job, oh, I would totally live stream as, like, a side job. Like, if I could live stream and teach, that'd be, like, the most amazing thing ever. Alright. So, once again, I am going to have to find a place to get rid of all of these seeds. Like, the thing is, basically what it comes down to is, the big thing I would have against taking streaming as a job is, basically my family would, oh yeah, that's another thing, is, I can't do face cams, because, I'm a teacher. Like, well, I'm a substitute teacher. Like, imagine having a student come up to you and walk up to me about my live streams and my YouTube videos and stuff. Like, that'd be, like, the most awkward thing ever, because it's like, oh god, what if my coworkers find out about this? Oh no. Like, that's just, like, an imminent crisis for, like, anyone who, does YouTube or Twitch. Because there is like a former teacher I know who does YouTube. Uh, Specifically, he does Minecraft YouTube. Oh, just say I have a twin brother? Oh, like that. That's funny because I have two other brothers and we look nothing alike. So the instant people start looking into my background, they're like, wait a second, this man's a filthy darn liar. And stuff like that. Um, but here's the thing, is there is a YouTuber who used to teach elementary school by the name of FitMC, I believe. Uh, and he does Minecraft videos. A secret twin brother. Oh, what a twist. I had a secret twin brother all this time I didn't know about. Why did my family never tell me this? Ah. But in all seriousness, the thing is like, a lot of places, if they find out you have like a super popular YouTube channel, they actually fire you. Which is which is a pretty good reason to be concerned. Because getting fired for having a YouTube channel would actually be like a death sentence to any potential career you have. And I'd be pretty scared to have like my workplace find out about me having a YouTube channel. That being said, I don't see anything wrong with employees or teachers having like a side job of like streaming. Like, so long as you keep your like work and personal life separate, I don't think there's any issue. But it's best not to try and like shake the water with your personal life and work. Because if I've learned anything from my previous jobs, is basically, for some of my previous jobs, they pretty much outright stated, they always say something about, we don't want to be embarrassed with you here in the nicest way. Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much what it boils down to. Because in my previous job, I worked for the Boy Scouts of America for a time. In my previous job, they're like, watch what you post on social media, because if something comes up, they have to fire you. And honestly, I'm not very active on social media, so it wasn't a big deal when I heard that. But it became a big deal when I found out that they were entirely serious about that, and someone I know ended up leaving their position. Oh yeah, it's a bit strict, but at the same time, like, a company's image is pretty much everything to them. Like, I'd like to say that, oh hey, every company is, like, perfect and whatnot, but, the reality of things is if a company is gonna get in trouble, they really don't want public relations trouble. Basically, public relations is basically if there's some sort of public issue and it makes them look bad, there's gonna be issues. Now, I for one think it's a bit too far to fire someone for having, like, a social media presence. But I'm also very aware of the fact that sometimes if an employee does something absolutely stupid to the point of where it's gonna bring the company they work for problems, then I guess I can see why a company would be super mad about them doing something. Because my current employers are like, oh, hey, like, it's perfectly fine to mention you work for us as a substitute teacher, but if you get fired, please remove any relations you have with us. And I have never done anything to get fired. Well, actually, that's the thing, is, I could totally quit my job and find some other position. But the thing is I'm in a position right now where quitting would actually be a terrible thing to do. Because quitting my current job would actually only cause me problems. Because my current job, I at least get a fair wage and some protection from my employer. You see, right now, it's really hard to find another job. So quitting right now would be a very, very bad idea. That being said, if a better job comes my way, I'm taking that better job. Because I'm also in a position where if a better job comes along, and even if that job, like, will suck in terms of how many hours a week I would have to work, at the end of the day, I need the money. And I am trying to find where I put my cactuses. I really need to get some item frames up in here. Ah, there we go. But also, I also don't think, I also think the age of, like, making a lot of money off of YouTube is kind of over. Like, the thing is, it's getting harder and harder to make any sort of money off of, yeah, like, that's the thing, is, personally, I would rather work a job that I love, but not make a lot of money. But, at the same time, nowadays, if you don't make a lot of money, you kind of get screwed. So you kind of have to make a choice between, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna suck, or or, oh, hey, I'm not gonna make a lot of money, but hey, at least I'm having fun, and I'm not getting, like, completely screwed by my employer. Alright, where's my grass blocks? Ah, there they are. But I do know people who have quit their jobs because they were just getting mistreated by their employer on work hours. I have actually quit one of my jobs in the past because I was not getting enough work from them. I would like to be a teacher, like a full-time teacher, where I get to teach the subjects I want to teach, and things of that nature. Oh, hold on a moment. Alright, had to, had to, listen to someone real quick. But I'd like a job, where I could, like, teach the subjects I would like to teach. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't mind being, like, a college professor or something of that nature. But, yeah. But, being a college professor, here's my skin. Being a college professor also comes with, like, its own baggage. Because, I actually, have had some interesting chats with my college professors over the years. And as it turns out, college professors don't just teach. They also have like a lot of side jobs related to research and paper writing. So I wouldn't mind doing that, but I also realize that a lot of jobs come with their downsides. And I am just, like, filling up all these chests with whatever I can. Where are my potatoes? Oh, they're there. Oh yeah, professors and teachers can date while on the job. Well, can date while having the job. But, they aren't allowed to date students. Dating students is, like, the biggest taboo any sort of, teacher or professor could commit, aside from, a number of other things that aren't very professional. Okay, where's my, coal here? I have never had a teacher who's dated a student before. I mean, back when I was in high school, I heard rumors of such things, but nothing was ever proven. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and make myself some jack-o'-lanterns here. So, basically, I've got this lighting system here where I'm just using these jack-o'-lanterns, and it's worked out so far. But it's horribly, and it takes so much time to grow these. Like, it takes about 3 to 6 Minecraft days to grow. How many days has this world been up? Let's check my statistics. Time played. If we go by playtime, I've played for 2.12 days, which is about 48 hours. Oh, F3? Alright, let's see here. Where is it? Oh, day 203. Okay. Like, I didn't know you could, check the days for, Minecraft. Like, that's definitely something they added since I last played.